Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this beautiful 2021 QX80 Century four-wheel drive that we have for sale. For 2021, the Century is the range-topping trim level for the QX80. This particular one is loaded with just about every available option you can get in 2021. One awesome full-size luxury SUV. We actually sold this one not too long ago as a brand new QX80. And then I saw it ended up down the street at a Ford store in Puyallup. I saw it, they had it available up for wholesale. So sometimes when vehicles don't sell at a dealership, they'll put their vehicles up for sale on the wholesale network. Used vehicles, of course, you can't do that with new. And then other dealerships might bid on them. And of course, me being an Infiniti store, and this being an Infiniti that we sold ourselves, and being a pretty rare Infiniti, the Centuries are pretty rare. We actually have a hard time finding brand new Centuries, so I jumped at the opportunity to buy this one back for our inventory. So now we have this local one-owner clean Carfax 2021 QX80 Century of only 11,937 miles. So what did the customer trade the QX80 in for? He traded in for a Lincoln Navigator. How dare he? Well, different strokes for different folks. So for whatever reason, the customer decided they wanted a Lincoln Navigator, and obviously this is just my opinion, but there must be something for me being at Infiniti for 18 years. I have a liking to the product. I've seen the QX80 over the years. This has been a very reliable vehicle. It's made in Japan. I would take this QX80 over any other full-size luxury SUV on the market. I would take it over an Escalade, I'd take it over a Navigator, I'd take it over an Expedition, I'd take it over a Range Rover, a Mercedes, BMW. If it was me owning this vehicle and having to repair it and maintain it and keep it a long time, you know, when it's out of warranty, obviously when vehicles are under warranty it's a little bit easier, but when things go out of warranty, that's when we should kind of separate the men from the boys. And I can tell you, I've seen these QX80s, they've been using this platform for a very long time. They've improved it, they've facelifted it, but the mechanical nuts and bolts really actually haven't changed too much since 2011 when it came out, redesigned. The old QX80, the original QX80 was based on a Titan truck platform. For 2011, they switched to the Patrol Global platform, which is kind of like Nissan's Land Cruiser. So switching to the Patrol Global platform in 2011, instead of being built domestically, they started building these things in Japan. Quality, reliability has went up. I've seen these things of 150,000 miles still running strong, everything working on them. They're solid SUVs, and that's why I would take it over anything else. Not only I like the way it looks, it has a really nice feel of quality. Completely different feel than when you get from American full-size SUVs, and just the quality. I mean, don't get me wrong, those full American SUVs are great, and this is just my opinion, it's not scientific fact, but that's my opinion based off, you know, seeing how used cars hold up. You know, I'm 42, I've been in the car business since 15, so I've seen how cars hold up, and the QX80 is a solid vehicle. So that's my little spiel on this one. So obviously, you know, traded in for a Navigator. We had a Navigator not too long ago. They're really cool. I'm sure there's a great reason for them to trade it in, but if you want something that's made in Japan, you want something that's really reliable, you want to keep it well, and it's out of warranty, well out of warranty, the QX80 is a great choice. You have this beautiful diamond quilted perforated leather interior, beautiful wood and stitching throughout the interior as well. Being a true body and frame truck-based SUV, this has a real four-wheel drive system with a 2-speed transfer case. A lot of the smaller SUVs these days are crossovers, and they're both done are car-based unibody architecture, not heavy-duty truck-based architecture like this. And they very rarely actually have a 2-speed transfer case. They have, you know, all-wheel drive systems, but you know, if you really want to do some hardcore off-roading, you can't beat a real four-wheel drive system with a 2-speed transfer case. All right, navigation system. You can notice it has a dual display system. The top screen is for navigation and parking camera. You can change views. Obviously, visibility can be tough with these SUVs, headrests and stuff like that to get in the way. So having that 360 camera is really nice. You can have a side view. We also have backup collision intervention. The bottom screen is a tab-like interface for vehicle settings and apps. You have a drive mode selector, See, sorry, that's driver's assistance. So we have a driver's assistance setting, so we have distance control assist, so that will, it's not a safety feature, but it's more of a driver's assistance feature, so the vehicle will automatically slow down when a vehicle slows down in front of you. Even if you don't have the adaptive cruise control, the distance control system will automatically slow down the vehicle. Not to be confused with a safety feature. Don't always expect these cars to stop. You know, you have to stop them yourself. They do have, you know, forward emergency braking and stuff like that, but don't always count on those systems to stop all the time. You should you should stop if you can. We have blind spot warning, blind spot intervention, so it'll steer you back in your lane if you try merging into another lane when there's a vehicle in your blind spot. And we also have lane departure warning and lane departure intervention, so if you start veering out of your lane, it will steer you back in there. And of course, we have that forward emergency braking. Great Bose sound system. There's 2 Bose sound systems available. This has the top of the line one. I think it's 17 speakers. We also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That was a recent addition to the QX80. I think it was actually 2021 where they added the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Nice wooden leather up steering wheel. The steering wheel is heated. We have heated and air-conditioned front seats. The air-conditioned seats come in very nice on those hot summer days, kind of like what's happening now. The steering wheel is also power adjustable. Really nice color combination, very rare color combination as well. Lovely shade of red on the black interior. And the Century's trim level, as I mentioned before, is very rare too. This is a very, very rare QX80. This color combination and being fully loaded, not an easy one to find. And as you can imagine, you see in the news, new vehicle production has been fairly limited. So we have not had too many brand new QX80s lately. So that's why I was very happy to get this one. We also have the rear entertainment system. We have second row heated seats, rear climate control. This has the second row captain's chairs. Look at all the manuals and stuff are still in the plastic. Wireless headphones. The remote doesn't even have batteries in it. I would guess that the rear entertainment system was probably never used in this vehicle. A little bit extra storage there. Decent amount of space in the third row seats. Power rear liftgate. Underneath that cover, we do have a towing receiver hitch. When properly equipped, you can tow 8,500 pounds with the QX80. Also has a built-in trailer sway control as well. Great for towing. Power adjustable third row seats. This one also has the upgraded 22-inch wheel and tire package. It looks beautiful. The QX80 is also a very capable four-wheel drive off-road vehicle. There were actually not too long ago, a QX80 was in a off-road race, did really well. I've seen these things, even with the 22-inch wheels, bomb through the desert dunes and stuff like that. Pretty impressive how actually, it just goes to show you how awesome the four-wheel drive system is in this thing, because ideally, if you're going off-roading, 22-inch wheel and tires like this are not the preferable off-road scenario, but it actually does pretty well with these 22-inch wheels. And if you actually put really aggressive off-road wheels and tires and maybe lift it a little bit, it'd probably take the off-road prowess to a whole different level. Here's that awesome 5.6 liter V8, naturally aspirated, no complex forced induction like that Lincoln Navigator that has a twin turbo V6. I like just good old-fashioned cubic inches, right? There's no substitution for cubic inches. You got this big 5.6 liter V8, sounds amazing, pumps out 400 horsepower. So this QX80 is pretty quick, and it's also pretty nimble, even though it's a big full-size SUV. The way Infiniti engineers tune the chassis, that weight seems actually to disappear once this thing gets moving, and it's actually a fairly easy vehicle to drive. It's big, but it handles and accelerates really nicely. It's pretty nimble for a big full-size SUV. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful day.